God is but love, and therefore so am I. God is but love, and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. God is but love, and therefore so am I. God is but love, and therefore so are you. I am among the ministers of God. I am among the ministers of God. God is but love, and therefore so am I. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Well, thank you all so much for joining me today and studying A Course in Miracles here from the Ozarks. I'm Forgiveness Willie, and we're reading from the Foundation for Inner Peace version of A Course in Miracles this year. And we're ready for Lesson 172 for June the 21st of 2025. That's generally the beginning day of summer or equinox, but it was yesterday this year. Lesson 172 is a review of Lesson 153 and 154, added to the idea, God is but love, and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. Whoa, wouldn't the world be beautiful if we all could get that message down? We didn't have to store up big stockpiles of armaments and keep locks on our doors, and we just learned that, wow. Of course, they say locks only keep the honest people honest. I can see a world where we don't have to be afraid of losing anything, because we know we can't lose anything. That's what we know so well, that we just know how to maneuver and walk this world in peace without keeping a gun on us. God is but love, and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. God is but love, and therefore so am I. I am among the ministers of God. When you accept the idea that you're invulnerable, and that your message, your mission is love, is to love your neighbor as yourself, love God with all your heart. When you understand that and begin to do it, you become a minister. You're among the ministers of God. Another word for ministers is servants, or angels, actually. It means ministers. So you're an angel of God. You're a servant of God. You're a minister of God. God is but love, and therefore so am I. And I had said that I wanted to sing that second and third paragraph in our introduction yesterday, and we will do so today. I think we'll have time. But we'll do that at the end. Steady our feet, our Father, is the first line. Okay, let's go back and look in our text reading. And we're in chapter 18, The Passing of the Dream, Roman numeral 7, I need do nothing. And I'm sitting here in front of my Ficus carica. This one here is got that one from my friend Mark and Robin, who started it from a start off theirs, hardy Chicago fig. And over here, I think, is a Celeste fig. I just let them both, go through the winter, and they've come back now. I'm hoping they make figs this year, but we'll kind of wait and see. I need do nothing. You still have too much faith in the body as a source of strength. He starts off, you still have too much faith in the body as a source of strength. You still want to carry your armaments, your defensiveness to protect yourself. You're not acting like the birds who just know that their father cares for them, and they just find they don't reap and sow, and they don't make clothes, but Jesus said they were clothed better than even Solomon in all his beauty. Just the birds. You still have too much faith in the body as a source of strength. What plans do you make that do not involve its comfort or protection or enjoyment in some way? This makes the body an end and not a means in your interpretation, and this always means you still find sin attractive. No one accepts atonement for himself who still accepts sin as his goal. You have thus not met your one responsibility. Atonement is not welcomed by those who prefer pain and destruction. We need to value wholeness and peace. There is one thing that you have never done. You have not utterly forgotten the body. It has perhaps faded at times from your sight, but it has not yet completely disappeared. You are not asked to let this happen for more than an instant, yet it is in this instant that the miracle of at-one-ment happens. Afterwards you will see the body again, but never quite the same. And every instant that you spend without awareness of the body gives you a different view of it when you return to the body. Paragraph 3. At no single instant does the body exist at all. Wow, catch that. It's truly an illusion. At no single instant does the body exist at all. It is always remembered or anticipated, but never experienced just now. Only its past and future make it seem real. Time controls it entirely, for sin is never wholly in the present. In any single instant, the attraction of guilt would be experienced as pain and nothing else, and would be avoided. It has no attraction now. Its whole attraction is imaginary, and therefore must be thought of as in the past or in the future. Paragraph 4. It is impossible to accept the holy instant without reservation unless, just for an instant, you're willing to see no past or future. You cannot prepare for it without placing it in the future. Release is given you the instant you desire it. Many have spent a lifetime in preparation and have indeed achieved their instance of success. This course does not attempt to teach more than they learned in time, but it does aim at saving time. Now catch that. Let's read that again, paragraph 4. I'm not even finished with the paragraph, but let's read those sentences. It is impossible to accept the holy instant without reservation, unless for an instant you're willing to see no past or future. You cannot prepare for it without placing it in the future. Release is given you the instant you desire release. Many have spent a lifetime in preparation and have indeed achieved their instance of success. This course does not attempt to teach more than they learned in time, but it does aim at saving time. So some have spent a lifetime in preparation. You may be attempting to follow a very long road in the goal you have accepted. It is extremely difficult to reach atonement or at-one-ment by fighting against sin. Enormous effort is expended in the attempt to make holy what is hated and despised. Nor is a lifetime of contemplation and long periods of meditation aimed at detachment from the body necessary. Well, a lot of us have been there, haven't we? Thought that was a good path. Meditate, have an OBE, out of the body experience. And he's saying it's not really necessary. He says all such attempts will ultimately succeed because of their purpose. Your purpose is to reach holiness or to reach God. And because of that, they'll succeed. All such attempts will ultimately succeed because of their purpose. Yet the means are tedious and very time-consuming. For all of them look to the future for release from a state of present unworthiness and inadequacy. For all of them look to the future for release from a state of present unworthiness and inadequacy. Paragraph 5. Your way will be different, not in purpose, but in means. Your way will be different, not in purpose, but in means. A holy relationship is a means of saving time. Okay, so he talks about you can either fight against sin, or you can spend long periods in meditation and contemplation trying to escape the body. You can try to leave the body because you think it's unworthy and full of sin. Or you can spend lots of time in meditation to reach a future state where you're freed from the body. But he says your way will be different, not in purpose, but in means. A holy relationship is a means of saving time. So he says that he wants us to use our relationship as a way to save time, to speed us on our way to God. One instant spent together with your brother restores the universe to both of you. One instant spent together with your brother restores the universe to both of you. You are prepared. Now you need but to remember you need do nothing. Now you are prepared. Now you just need to get out of the way and let God do the work. Now you need but to remember you need do nothing. It would be far more profitable now merely to concentrate on this than to consider what you should do. I need do nothing. Instead of what you should do, just remember I need do nothing. When peace comes at last to those who wrestle with temptation and fight against the giving in to sin, when the light comes at last into the mind given to contemplation, or when the goal is finally achieved by anyone, it always comes with just one happy realization: I need do nothing. Paragraph 6. Here is the ultimate release which everyone will one day find in his own way, at his own time. You do not need this time. You do not need this time. Time has been saved for you because you and your brother are together. This is the special means this course is using to save you time. You're not making use of the course if you insist on using means which have served others well, neglecting what was made for you. Save time for me by only this one preparation, and practice doing nothing else. I need do nothing is a statement of allegiance, a truly undivided loyalty. Believe it for just one instant, and you will accomplish more than is given to a century of contemplation or of struggle against temptation. Wow. I need do nothing, he says. Just get out of the way. Let's look at that again. Okay, time has been saved for you because you and your brother are together. This is the special means this course is using to save you time. Just learn to love your neighbor as yourself by getting out of the way. Do nothing. You are not making use of the course if you insist on using means which have served others well, neglecting what was made for you. Save time for me by only this one preparation and practice doing nothing else. I need do nothing is a statement of allegiance, a truly undivided loyalty. Believe it for just one instant, and you will accomplish more than is given to a century of contemplation or of struggle against temptation. Paragraph 7. To do anything involves the body. If you recognize you need do nothing, you have withdrawn the body's value from your mind. Here is the quick and open door through which you slip past centuries of effort and escape from time. This is the way in which sin loses all attraction right now. For here is time denied and past and future gone. Who needs do nothing has no need of time. To do nothing is to rest and make a place within you where the activity of the body ceases to demand attention. Into this place the Holy Spirit comes and there abides. He will remain when you forget, and the body's activities return to occupy your conscious mind. In the last paragraph, 8, finish this section. Yet there will always be this place of rest to which you can return, and you will be more aware of this quiet center of the storm than all its raging activity. This quiet center in which you do nothing will remain with you, giving you rest in the midst of every busy doing on which you are sent. Okay, let's read that again. This quiet center in which you do nothing will remain with you, giving you rest in the midst of every busy doing on which you are sent. For from this center will you be directed how to use the body sinlessly. It is this center from which the body is absent that will keep it so in your awareness. It is this center, the holy instant where you've let go of time, let go of the body, let go of need to do anything, let go of judgment. It is this center from which the body is absent that will keep it so in your awareness of it. Okay, well, we're going to learn to enter in those holy instants more and more. And each time we come back to the world of conscious doing things, we'll be just a little less connected to this world and more connected to our reality, having a true OBE, huh? Now, you all know, the ones that have followed me, know that I've spent a lot of time studying Paramahansa Yogananda, particularly years ago before I came into a course. I still love Paramahansa Yogananda's teachings and would encourage you to study them, but don't forget. And he actually teaches the same thing that Course in Miracles is teaching. I think the Course in Miracles teaches it a little better, but it came later. He actually had left this world before I was born, just by, I think, 3 years, maybe 3 or 4. Okay, let's see. I did want to say something about Yogananda, though. I found a really nice video I'd encourage you to listen to. It's 17 minutes and 46 seconds long. It's titled "The Spiritual Root of Illness, What Yogananda Knows About the Healing of the Soul." And it says in there, "Your illness is a message. Listen closely." He didn't teach guilt. He taught the same messages that we're learning here in A Course in Miracles. And it's kind of nice to hear it from different perspectives, to put it in perspective. Okay, well, let's see. Our lesson today, God is but love, and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. God is but love, and therefore so am I. I am among the ministers, the servants, the angels of God. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Let's be sure that you do your 2 longer practice periods of, about 15 minutes, more or less. And then every hour of the day today, bring that to your memory. God is but love, and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. And I'm among the ministers of God. Okay, God is but love, and therefore so am I. What's going on around the world? I've told you about the my ficus corica had been over in the strong winds and the rain yesterday, and so I stood it back up and staked it. I'll leave it staked until it's holding itself up, and then I'll probably pull the string off that I held loosely around it. I wanted to tell you about, we've read all the edible landscaping rubuses that they had, or at least the raspberry rubuses. I want to go on to the American persimmon, and the first one is the ruby American persimmon. It's a Diospyros virginiana, and it says that the ruby has a very large fruit for an American persimmon, ripening here, that'd be in Virginia, from August to November. Leaves resist spotting in the fall. The prettiest ornamental persimmon in our orchard. Self-fertile, space 14-foot circles, zones 5 through 8. So leave yourself 14 feet between them. Okay, let's see. What's going on around the world as far as holidays and observances? All I found was on holidaysandobservances.com. It's World Music Day, World Handshake Day, World Hydrography Day, which is really water topography. You know, your contour maps, your topo maps. Well, kind of the same thing, but with water. And it studies water features. And the ground below the water also. And the beaches and, you know, shorelines. Atheist Solidarity Day. If you're an atheist, today's your Solidarity Day. Baby Boomers Recognition Day. Cuckoo Warning Day. First day of summer. Is Go Skateboarding. International Surfing Day. International Day of Yoga. So we've got something from, and I'll put the link to that 17-minute video that Yogananda, it's basically a recap of some things that he taught. Well done, I thought. International T-shirt Day, International Surfing Day, Go Skateboarding, Mermaid Day, talking about hydrology. Did I say not hydrology? Hydrography. Day of the Gong. Dog Party Day. National Hollering Contest. You know, get someone's attention and holler something to them today, I guess. I don't know. What is National Hollering Contest? See how loud you can holler? Peaches and Cream Day. Selfie Day. Polar Bear Swim is going on today in Nome, Alaska. Turkey Lovers Day. And of course, to me, turkey lovers are, you know, I used to make a turkey out of tofu and beans and stuff that I'd shape it like a turkey and bake it, but I'd have it for Thanksgiving as a vegan. And I always thought it was pretty good. I think my kids liked it too, actually, which is really a good thing, you know, when you get your kids to like something that's supposedly healthy for you. And didn't have to kill the turkey. That's what I liked about it. And the turkeys are Meleagris, I think you might pronounce it, is the genera. Galaparo is the American wild turkey. And World Giraffe Day. The giraffas, there's 4 species. Okay, what else do we have going on today? Anything? Our word for peace today will be Santipab from the Thai people. You know, there's 51 indigenous languages in Thailand. It used to be known as Siam. They changed that in 1939. And it's there on the Gulf of Thailand, and also borders the Andaman Sea. They're on the Indo-Chinese peninsula. Anyway, there were 51 indigenous languages. Their biggest river in Thailand is the Chao Phraya River. Anyway, Santipab. Santipab be with you. Peace be with you. Okay, I think we've got time to close with our song today. And we're going to throw in that paragraph 2 and 3 of our introduction. It uses the God is but love and therefore so am I melody. God is but love and therefore so am I. God is but love and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. God is but love and therefore so am I. God is but love and therefore so am I. I am among the ministers of God. I am among the ministers of God. God is but love and therefore so am I. God is but love and therefore so am I. Steady our feet, our Father, steady our feet. Let our doubts be quiet and our holy minds be still. And speak to us, we have no words to give to you. We would but listen to your word and make it ours. Lead our practicing as does a father lead a little child. Lead a little child along a way he does not understand. Yet does he follow sure that he is safe. He is safe because his father leads the way for him. So do we bring our practicing to you. And if we stumble, you will raise us up. If we forget the way, we count upon your shore, remembering. We wander off, but you will not forget to call us back. Quicken our footsteps now that we may walk more certainly. That we may walk more certainly and quickly to you. And we accept the word you offer us to unify our practicing. And we accept the word you offer us to unify our practicing. As we review the thoughts that you have given us, God is but love and therefore so am I. God is but love and therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. God is but love and therefore so am I. God is but love and therefore so am I. I am among the ministers of God. I am among the ministers of God. God is but love and therefore so am I. Santipab.